Testing, 1, 2, 3. I said, congratulations to our scholarship girls. Well, thank you so much for inviting me to speak today. Before I begin, I'd just like to take a moment and thank all of you again for all the support during the campaign. It's a privilege for me to serve you on our school board, and I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to start out today by asking you a question. What is education? What do you think when you hear the word education? For me, I picture a classroom full of students, a teacher at a chalkboard, an apple on a desk. Years ago, it was as simple as one classroom and one teacher educating all the children of the town. Education has evolved. Today, our school district is responsible for 33,550 students on a daily basis. We are the largest employer in Clay County. We have more than 4,900 employees and manage property all across the county. We currently have 40 schools, 26 elementary schools, 6 junior high, and 7 high schools. In addition to that, we have an alternative school and adult education. Our transportation department has a fleet of 245 buses. Our enhanced classrooms use the latest technology to bring education into the 21st century. We offer exceptional student education programs at all our schools, providing individual education plans for atypical students. Every one of our middle schools and high schools offers a full listing of extracurricular activities and sports activities for students to participate in. But this still does not answer the question of what an education really is. Chapter 1000.01 of our state education code requires that all school districts provide a system of schools, courses, classes, educational institutions, and services adequate to allow for all Florida students the opportunity to obtain a high-quality education. This could not be a more open-ended statement. We all have our own opinions of what a high-quality education is. I believe we must offer every student the opportunity to excel and follow whatever path is right for them. We currently offer 140 classes for high school students to choose from. But in today's world of options and choices, simply offering these classes is not enough. While the majority of our students graduate and go on to college, not every student is college bound. For those who are, we offer the IB program, Cambridge programs, as well as advanced placement and dual enrollment classes. These programs allow students to earn college credits in high school, save time and money down the road. But for those students looking to graduate and enter the workforce, right after high school, we offer 12 academies and 12 programs geared towards a specific career field and designed to help students earn career certifications in school and immediately seek job placement after their senior year. Now, through these academies, some of those children will continue on to college and have that advantage. In fact, our academies are so successful that many of them have earned statewide recognition and awards as leaders in their field. An additional option for students is military career. Students can participate in the Naval Junior Reserve Officer Corps Training Program at all our high schools and enter the armed services after graduation. So what's the point of offering all these programs? Student success and ultimately achieving a quality education. Currently, our graduation rate is 85%. By continuing to expand our academies and career training programs, we will be able to increase that number substantially. Students who would otherwise drop out and look for a job now have the opportunity to stay in school, finish their education, and earn the career training they need to get a job. Some of our most popular programs include culinary arts, early childhood education, digital web design, agri-sciences, and carpentry. Fleming Island High School's ViStar's Academy of Business and Finance has even opened a fully functional credit union right in the high school. Today's school district offers services as diverse as many Fortune 500 companies. As British author Joseph Addison once said, "What sculpture is to a block of marble, education is to the human soul." With this in mind, we realize the task upon us, shaping the leaders of tomorrow. As our economy hopefully recovers and property values rise again, education dollars will follow. We must all remember that education is an investment, not an expense, in human capital, for everyone benefits from an educated society. I brought some handouts with me today. Nora, can I give them to you? I brought some handouts with me today so everybody can see the programs that are offered through our Career and Technical Education program. If you wouldn't mind opening it to the center, which is the Orange Park High School section. It's the orange. I want to take a moment and just talk about one of the programs that I had the opportunity to be a part of last week. Our ACE mentoring program, which is part of the Academy of Engineering and Computer Science, gives students the opportunity to work with community professionals in their field. The students began meeting once a week with professionals in the agriculture, in the architecture, construction, and engineering industries to work on a real-life community service project that was presented last week at the ACE Award ceremony. Teams were made up of 9th through 12th graders, and there were about 6 students on each team. They each had a job assigned to them that they could have done any of them. It shows architect, engineer, interior design, project manager, etc. Each student is trained in each different field. And they competed against students from A. Philip Randolph Academy of Technology. They were given a criteria. They had 3 parcels of land to choose from. They had a budget of $500,000, and they were to build a house between 2,000 and 3,000 square feet. They then came with their boards and they gave a presentation. And floor plans, they showed how energy efficient everything was. Their lead specialist explained whether they were a silver rating or gold rating depending on the criteria that they met. They did a fabulous job. And actually, Orange Park High School's teams won the majority of the awards. After the ceremony, then they were presented with scholarships that ranged from about $1,200 to $1,500. And I would say about 10 of our students were the ones who received them. It was really impressive. And then I also had the opportunity to go to the Golden Hammer Awards last week, which some of the other board members were also there, and extremely impressed how Haskell Corporation hires a lot of these children right out of high school as welders and carpenters and whatnot, and they are actually coming out of high school and making a good living. $30,000, $40,000 is very good to an 18-year-old kid. Anyway, I just wanted to pass it on. There's a lot in the booklet. It's great, and I wish that these academies were as advanced as they are now when my kids were in high school. They've progressed so far over the last 8 years. So on another quick note, I wanted to give you an update on our financial situation. As you've all heard by now, the budget that Tallahassee has approved will have a big impact on education. The direct impact to our county will be $19.7 million. $8 million of this is from the reduction of the Florida Education Finance Program money, which is the money we receive per pupil from the state. In addition, we will not have a renewal of the stabilization money of $11 million from the federal government. We will make some of this up with the jobs bill money we received last year from the federal government. Unlike many other counties across the state, we kept 2/3 of this money we received and now have $4.8 million to contribute to this year's budget. And we just got the numbers yesterday that as a result of the changes made by the Florida legislature to the Florida retirement system, we'll be saving an additional $7.5 million. On a more positive note, our school district has just earned the distinction of being named an academically high-performing district by the state of Florida. We are one of only 13 districts statewide to have earned this recognition, and I'm so very proud of our schools. Well, thank you for having me. I hope this was informative, gave you some insight into all the programs that are and options that our school students have through Clay County School District. And we are trying to prepare them for the future and ultimately make them successful, contributing members to our community.